Hey everybody, coming to you from Arlington, Arizona. This is my first video. Moved here, I'm from Hawaii. That's really obvious. It says 8:08 Hawaiian time. But anyway, the sun is going down. Awesome sunsets out here. I moved out here about 5 years ago from Cal. Used to be in Pasadena. But anyway, the reason I'm doing this video, I'm going to title it AZVW 1970 Failed Emissions. That's what I'm going to call it. So I'm calling out all the VW guys out there, girls out there. You guys have your VWs. How do you guys pass your emissions? I need any hot tips and comments, everything and anything. Let's go take a look at what we got here. All right, this is my 1970. It's actually my girlfriend's. She has her Jeep over here, but this kind of blew up. That water pump and I think head gasket just blew. So we're trying to get this back on the road. It's been sitting for almost 2 years. We would just start it up here and there. It has passed emissions in the past, because we've had it about 4 years, I think, 4 or 5 years. Passed the emissions every year, and then we took it off because she was using the Jeep. But anyway, it was bought a few years ago. We had it on the road. It did pass the emissions test a few times, but this time it failed. And everything here is a rebuilt engine. It was rebuilt not too long ago, actually, just before the purchase, a couple of years back. But anyway, I did take it to a shop after I failed, paid $102, took it back, and it failed again. Then when I went to take it back, said it failed again. They didn't want to touch it, man. They just did not want to touch it. I went to another auto shop, and they said, oh yeah, we can do it and this and that. Next thing they come back and say, oh, it's not idling. That's a bunch of BS. It does idle. So anyway, I did a lot of reading, a lot of research on YouTube, online, trying to figure out what I need to do. I passed 3 of them. The one that I failed was the hydrocarbons, the HC, and that was way over the limit. The other 3 passed, and then the previous one, I passed 2, I failed 2. Previous one, I passed 2, I failed 2. So definitely have a problem. So anyway, I don't want to keep this video very long, but if anybody out there that has a VW and that has the same problem passing the emissions, if you guys did pass, hook me up, man. Hook me up with a mechanic, a shop, something of that nature, so I can get this girl back on the road. Her name is Sunshine. And I found a few things that was, visible that I could fix. And I'll do that on a separate video, but you guys might be able to see a few of the fixes. I got some new hoses here, both sides. This is a new distributor cap, wires. It's electronic. This is PIC 34 carburetor, MP. It's not a Solex. I got a new air filter. That's a new coil. I mean, everything on here is pretty new. Top dead center and everything. Okay, so I'm gonna take a timeout right now, and then I'll be back. I'm gonna go and start this up, and I'll show you guys the tachometer, what it's reading. All right, timeout.